good evening. It is 10 p.m. here in Seoul. I am Adi, the AI anchor with the headline news. Torrential rain is soaking much of the nation and is set to continue until Wednesday, according to the Korea Meteorological Administration. The greater capital region is expected to receive between 30 to 80 millimeters of rain, with some areas reaching more than 120 millimeters. Jeju will continue to be hit by strong winds of up to 20 to 25 meters per second, and this has already led to several flight delays. The Interior Ministry activated Level 1 emergency operations as of 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, and elevated its heavy rain warning level to caution. Prime Minister Han Duk-soo instructed related government officials to maintain around-the-clock emergency system in areas where torrential rain is expected, and ordered thorough safety measures with a close monitoring of the situation to prevent casualties and damage. North Korea on Tuesday morning claimed that it successfully tested a new type of tactical ballistic missile, carrying a 4.5-ton super-large warhead the day before. South Korea's military, however, yet again dismisses the claim, suggesting one of the two missiles launched yesterday fell near Pyongyang. Last week, North Korea claimed a successful test of a new multi-warhead missile, contrasting with South Korea's assessment of a failure after a mid-air explosion. The regime's continued claims that appear to be false reveal that the North is trying to cover up its series of military failures, beginning with the recently failed launch of its spy satellite. The South Korean Army has resumed live-fire artillery drills near the border with North Korea for the first time in 6 years. The South Korean military announced Tuesday that the army carried out firing drills using K-9 self-propelled artillery units, among others, in Gyeonggi-do and Gangwon-do provinces. This is the first time such an exercise has taken place within 5 kilometers of the military demarcation line since the Inter-Korean Military Agreement was signed in 2018. Early last month, Seoul suspended all clauses of the agreement following North Korea's continued provocations, including sending balloons carrying waste over the border. Inflation in South Korea dropped to the lowest in 11 months, even with continued high food prices. Data from Statistics Korea on Tuesday shows that the country's consumer price index, a key gauge of inflation, rose by 2.4% in June, compared to the same month the year before. This comes despite the cost of fresh fruit rising by more than 31% on year, and petroleum prices showing the biggest hike in a year and a half. The government expects prices to stabilize in the mid-2% range in the second half of this year, and pledged to closely monitor the oil market in light of the partial return of fuel taxes. In sports news, Korea's Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism on Tuesday announced detailed support plans for Team Korea at the Paris 2024 Olympics. From July 12 to August 11, a base camp will be set up at the National Center of La Défense in Fontainebleau, providing accommodation, training facilities, and medical services. Badminton, boxing, and judo athletes will have their training partners there to help them prepare and to promote Korean culture during the Olympics. The ministry will open the Korea House at the Maison de la Chimie Conference Center in the French capital. This venue will host a hanbok fashion show, exhibitions, K-pop classes, and music performances. The games will run from July 26th to August 11th. That brings us to the end of tonight's AI headline news. Thank you for watching. Good night.